What's up? So I'm gonna get straight into the video. I'm gonna keep it all the way real with y'all in this video. Okay, so I see we getting new members to the group. You know, I gave out the free signals. Y'all kind of came flocking to that, of course, but it's cool. I get it. But I gotta warn y'all, getting new course members, getting new people purchasing software, it's all good. It's great. But what I notice is the inconsistencies between the people who are coming for the get rich quick. The people, oh yeah, and I gave that pound yen signal out in the Discord. So shout out to everybody who took that trade. Because if you took that trade, as you see what the robot just said, new high on pound yen. We're in a buy, so you're eating. So you know, good look on that. Okay, but anyway, what I notice is the inconsistencies are they're very, very detrimental to your success. You're not gonna make it in this market if you do not consistently show up. You gotta even show up for the bad days, the hits. And a lot of y'all see people learning to trade. When I was learning, I wasn't just learning how to trade. I was learning how to do breakouts. I was learning how to take consistent trades. But what y'all don't see is what I took to get there. Studying charts, studying pairs, learning pairs. It's not simple. For me to be able to take 20, 30, 40, 50 trades, I studied all of those pairs. I sat up every day, all night, just watching those pairs. It wasn't a thing where I just knew how to do that. You know, I know you see me posting that and then you guys start buying the software and start immediately taking trades. I watched some of y'all come to the groups and you went from trying to learn how to trade to taking 7 trades, 10 trades. And I'm like, nah, you got to slow it down. It's not about showboating. It's not about taking a bunch of trades and winning them. It's about learning to trade. So you can't swing for the mountains the first time you pick up a bat. You got to learn how to hit the ball first. And I got to make this video to ground y'all because I know that I showboat, but I don't do it to show off. I do it to show that I've learned this skill, to prove to people. There's people who didn't believe this was possible, the stuff that I do on my channel. And I do it to show that it is. Hell, some of the people y'all watch, I want them to come and let me make robots for them. I want them to automate their trading. They have way more followers than I do. I'm not here to keep this to myself. I'm here to try and help everybody grow. So we got to start with the basics. We got to keep it basic. We got to remember that it all starts at a certain spot. And when it starts there, we go from there. You don't just come and start taking 10 trades if you haven't learned how to trade yet. Don't worry about what everybody else is doing. So I have to make this video to keep y'all grounded so that y'all don't lose focus. Y'all don't get off track because I see some of y'all are very inconsistently in the group. You know, I just did a live stream and I posted a week in advance that I would be streaming at such times. And I'm giving free advice and helping people learn how to trade for free. I charge people for one-on-ones and stuff. I gave it away for free and nobody came to the live stream. Now, when I put a live stream up about something else, talking or whatever, or just showing how I'm trading, people showed up. But when I tried to help y'all didn't come. And this is what I mean about the inconsistencies. If somebody's trying to teach you how to trade, you need to kind of learn from that person. You can't go from mentor to mentor, program to program, course to course, group to group, and then wonder why you're not profitable. I stuck with the same person for 3 years. Now, granted, at some point, I felt like there was more to be learned. Did I feel like he was teaching me everything? No, I don't. I felt like it got to a point where he thought had he taught me everything, I would have no need for him and I would go somewhere else. But you all got to get mentors somehow, some way, somewhere. The fear of losing money, whether it be to buying a course, buying a piece of software, paying for signals. I've done all of it. I've done it all. And the minute I became profitable is when I realized that it was going to take a price to get where I'm at. You're going to physically, literally pay a price for this. You're going to pay to get to the other side of this. You're not going to come and say, hey, I learned how to trade for free off YouTube. At some point, you're going to want to automate your trading somehow. Everybody's not going to want to sit in front of a chart stressing out for 20 pips. You're not. That's why a lot of scalpers or people on YouTube, when you hear them talk, the first thing they start saying is multiple streams of income. You don't want to be a day trader forever. It's stressful, but the robots help. That's where I come in. The robots take the emotions out of the trading, but robots can overtrade. If you tell a robot to take every trade it sees, it can overtrade for you. We all know overtrading is the number one leading source to getting destroyed. So I train y'all how to use the software. You can't just buy the software and go off to the clouds with it and think you're going to come back with bags of money, fortunes. It's not going to work like that. It's not. So with that being said, I hope everybody's understanding what I'm trying to do here. I had a conversation with a couple of marketers, and once they heard the word Forex, they didn't even want to be bothered. So it's a tainted word. It's a tainted thing, and it's sad. I started seeing videos. People were asking, well, what happened to all those traders, and then I'm hearing the reception that a lot of people think it's a scam, and they got scammed during COVID. And it's sad because this is a real skill, but there are people who can't learn it. They're their own worst enemy, and instead of them learning how to trade, they will scam you. Look at the group. If you go to my group, it's a small group, and I like it small because then I can help everybody. But there's people trying to scam in there. Someone made a fake profile of me. I don't look how many subscribers I got. Somebody did that. So I'm just trying to keep it real with y'all. I'm trying to have a real talk with y'all. Have a real moment for y'all to really understand that this is real, but it ain't gonna happen overnight. You're not gonna. My robot that I learned how to trade on and get all these pips, I used it for 2 years. I traded on it for 1 whole year and lost before I figured out how to use it and be profitable. I did all of that so that I could come here and say, hey, I can help you. I can show you what to do. You can't just take this and run off and be in all these different groups and places. I did all of this. So I'm telling you, it does not work. You have to make up your mind what you want to do and stick to it. If there's somebody out there, you like how they trade and you have access to them, let them show you. Let them teach you so you don't have to go through all the years that people go through of just figuring out trial and error. You wouldn't believe the amount of time we waste on trial and error. I lost a year out of my trading due to it. Trying to learn strategies. My best example was a NAS trade when it hit the low of the day on the RSI, and I took a sell, and my mentor said, hey, why did you take that sell? And I had a great explanation. I said, hey, we're at the low of the day on the RSI. And he says, well, yes, but the low doesn't mean that it's the bottom. I said, well, what do you mean? He says, well, what's to say that trade won't keep going down? And I had to think to myself, he's right. And I got to correct myself. I took a buy at the bottom, not a sell. It makes no sense. If that was the case, I would have been winning. But general nature, bottom buy. I thought I had it figured out. But no, it kept selling. And I got smoked that day. All my profits for the week were gone. Annihilated. And that's when I learned every strategy is not for every person. You have to figure out what works for you. But if somebody's there willing to help you hone your craft, and I'm not saying this for people that are following me, it's just in general, you gotta stick to it. You're not gonna just be able to figure out 1 or 2 things and then go off to the races and be somewhere being okay. It's not gonna work like that. You need to treat this like getting a degree. You have to put the time in. You got to study. You got to focus. When you see me taking 10, 20, 30 trades, those trades are because I know those pairs. I studied them in and out. I took a lot of trades on GJ until I figured out the pattern of GJ. And GJ has the breakout. Right now, GJ is in a breakout. Like I said, the signal was in the Discord. And it's buying. And what is GJ getting ready to do? It's getting ready to break through the high of the day. It already did it as I begun the video. So I'm just warning y'all, if y'all want to make it, you got to show up. You got to stick to your guns. And you can't be out here just half-assing. You got to take the hits. And you got to keep going. You got to take the losses to learn what you did wrong. You got to give money to people that you feel like, hey, you know what? I'm going to have to take a loss on that. Because guess what? Say you get a mentor and you pay that person and you don't like what's going on. You don't like the service. You don't like the feedback. They're too busy, whatever it is, right? And because you paid, you stay there. So now you're just taking time from moving on and going somewhere else where you can figure it out. So I'm hoping this video is helpful, because I feel like the more I give, the less people receive, and you can't fake trades. So I don't know what else to tell y'all. You know, I kept trying to put it out there. I felt like I gave too much, because it seems like the more I give, the less people receive that. And I'm not here to cry, because like I said, I can't tell y'all about taking hits if I can't take none. So I'm going to take my hits, and I'm going to push through until we get where we need to be with this channel. And hopefully y'all take the hits until y'all get where y'all need to be with this trade. But either way, we could do this together, and I'm here for y'all. So let me know what you think in the comments. Like, comment, and subscribe if you made it to the end of the video. If you did, I'm actually surprised, because, you know, nowadays people just don't have the time. So I'm going to end this here, and I don't want to make it too long. But do remember, join the Discord while it's free. You never know what could happen. We kept getting spam from here and there. I'm going to have to start locking it down at some point. But while it's free, join it. You know, get the education. Get what you can. Learn what you can. If you're somewhere and you like what's going on, just leave a like and, you know, keep it going to your group. But, you know, give us a shot. Let's see what happens. And to everybody that posts in the Discord, the profitable trades, thank you. To the day ones I see y'all, I appreciate it, because so many people come and go in the last year since they started the Discord. I'm actually surprised. But I'm going to end now. Peace.